Hey, good afternoon. It's a continuation and conclusion of afternoon's LALATE. And this is purple. You're going to get a $1,400 third stimulus check. The bill will be called for a vote in the Senate starting tomorrow. We already know that. That's item number one. Number two, we learned today that the fourth stimulus package will be pushed by 11 Democratic senators for reoccurring multiple stimulus checks. Oh my goodness, that's also really great news. And number three, the incredible jaw-dropping news that Elizabeth Warren has now introduced a bill to the Senate for a wealth tax that will pay for programs like the $2,400 of SSI, SSDI, Social Security, and railroad benefits that she urged as well. Yeah, a lot of huge, great, exciting news across the board today. But even though you're going to get that $14 stimulus check, what then after? After you get that $14 stimulus check, there's going to be a little bit of a delay. And I don't want you to be tracking checks after that. I want you to be cashing checks before it. Cashing checks. $5, $10, $15, $20,000 money right now. Not 5 days from now, not 5 months from now, and certainly not 5 weeks from now. This is purple, and this is afternoon's LALATE.
From LALATE headquarters in Santa Monica, this is afternoon's LALATE.
The President of the United States will be calling for a quick and immediate passage of the $14 third stimulus check bill this week. And Elizabeth Warren, Democrat out of Massachusetts, is calling for a quick passage of a wealth tax that could fund $2,400 of SSI and SSDI ASAP. And Bernie Sanders is pushing for a fourth stimulus package that would have reoccurring stimulus checks in it. That's all great, but I can do even better with money right now. This is purple. How are ya? We made it. This is the end of LALATE's live schedule of programming. Programming starts every day at 9 a.m. on the West Coast, 12 o'clock on the East Coast. We started an hour earlier today. We'll start a little bit earlier tomorrow. We'll start an hour earlier tomorrow as well. You liked it. And boy, 2 hours in the morning with mornings, 2 hours at home, and 2 hours, well, home, which is called noontime now, and then 2 hours on afternoons at LA. How do you get this $5, $10, $15,000? Get into it right now. But first, if you've not subscribed, make sure you subscribe. Also like this video and consider becoming a member. The money starts with rent, then utilities, then food, then internet. And then it turns over also to other items, which I'm going to show later in this video. But let's get right to rent. Get a pen and paper ready because I'm going to have a lot of stuff in this video. All right, rent. A lot of money was provided for rent in the second stimulus package. Nearly $350 billion given to states and cities for money for you. Where do you get it? All right, let's get it to it. You get the money for rent from the state housing authority, your state housing authority, like Alabama State Housing Authority, or your state hall, your county housing authority, or your county hall, or your city housing authority, or your city hall. Those 6 places. You reach out to each of them one at a time and ask, do you have any rent assistance because of COVID? I need rent assistance because of COVID. Those are the only words you use. They generally pay about $5,000 to $10,000, generally about 3 to 6 months of rent if you're behind on rent. But everyone treats it differently. But this is a lot of money, $5,000 to $10,000 right there on rent. If you reach out to one and you get a no, go to the next one. You go through all those 6 locations. And guess what? If you get all no's, I got a 7th one for you. The nonprofits. United Way, Salvation Army, Community Action, St. Vincent de Paul, Catholic Charities. You reach out to those national nonprofits that have paid rent for viewers of this channel and ask them if they have rent assistance because of COVID. Again, United Way, Salvation Army, Community Action, Catholic Charities, St. Vincent de Paul. Now, if you do those 7 steps and you still can't find rent, I got a backup for you. More about that in a second. Now, everywhere across the country, you have utilities. Everyone has utility bills. Some people have different utilities in different parts of the country. But utility assistance is very straightforward. You reach out to each of utility companies, one for water, one for electric, one for gas, one for heating oil, and ask them, do you have a utility assistance because of COVID? Same simple questions. Utility assistance because of COVID. They generally pay a couple $100 to a couple $1,000. And there you go. Plus, you can get internet money as well, money for free internet. And I got more on top of that. Then there's SNAP benefits. What's SNAP? SNAP is money for food. How much does it pay? It would normally pay for a family of 4 in Hawaii $1,500 a month. But President Trump passed the second stimulus package, which gave a 15% increase for 6 months. Then President Biden came in and did an executive order, which added 15% for 12 months. Bottom line is, SNAP is now increased for 12 months. So instead of $1,400 for that family of 4 in Hawaii, look at $1,600 a month. A month. $1,600 a month? That is nice money after over 12 months. That's about $16,000 over 12 months for SNAP. How do you get it? Department of Agriculture. Call them up. The President of the United States, Biden, also signed a series of other executive orders that increase SNAP in other places. First, SNAP is now including PEBT nationally. PEBT was not national until the president signed an executive order on January 20th. PEBT is now national. It pays for the child that stays home because of COVID, because the school's closed because of COVID. I know less schools are now closed because of COVID, but still reach out to it. Now, he also included 6-year-olds and younger for the first time ever, and retroactively back to August. They would not have normally been on there until he did it retroactively back to August. So, wow, we're looking at rent, $5,000, $10,000, and we're looking at utility, a couple $1,000s, and now we're looking at SNAP, $10,000, $15,000. My goodness, we're already far above $10,000 in this recording. Who gets this money? Everyone on this channel who makes less than about $45,000 is eligible. Some states, some places, they require you to be behind on the money. Others don't. If you're on SSI and SSDI, Social Security Railroad benefits, this is you. If you're a veteran, this may be you as well. A lot of money, and it's available right now. It's purple, but there's more. There is more. As you start to reopen across the country, there is a lot of stuff available here and there. Someone's dropping in the comments, I have a question about SNAP. I bet you do. SNAP has questions always. Vicky, love all you do. Thank you, Vicky. There's Linda, there's Belina, there's Colleen. And there is David, there's Michelle, and there is King T, and there's Crystal. And there is April. And there is Colleen. Someone dropped in the comments, if you don't have a job, you don't get SNAP. That's categorically untrue. I have countless viewers on SSI and SSDI who get SNAP. I have countless viewers who are retired who get SNAP. What I've taught you with purple is it's very easy to repeat no's. You don't, or there isn't. Let me give you an example. When you're looking for rent and you reach out to your state housing authority, they may say, we never have rent. We never had rent to start with. It's very easy to sort of stop and say, that person with that voice that talks like that said we never had it. It's sort of easy to sort of repeat it. You could do that with EIDL back when I launched this channel on April 25th. You could have called Tier 1 Not tier 2. Blaine66 was tier 2. The character of this channel is tier 2, Blaine66. You could call tier 1. Tier 1 would tell me every no in the book. No, 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 no. You could just repeat their no's as often as you're going to repeat them. And then you can call tier 2. He says, yeah, of course, sure, yeah, of course. If you call up the State Housing Authority for rent and they get a no, don't repeat the no. Don't jump into a chat and says, someone told me no. Congratulations. Guess what? Probably everyone else in the chat has gotten a no as well. They just didn't stop. They went to the next one until they got a yes. That is purple power. That is purple. You're going to get a no. You're going to get county or city or state. Someone's going to say no to you at least once. You may get 2 no's. You may get 3 no's. But you don't repeat the no. Oh, I got no. You know you're going to get a no. That's how we deal with it. LA is the greatest. Diane, you know you're going to get a no. At the drive-thru, can I have extra pickles? No. Can I have extra onions? No. Well, then you get to the front of the line, you're at the register, so you ask it again. You know, hi, how are you? Let me blink my eyes. Can I have some extra pickles? All right, I'll give you some extra pickles. Thank you. That's how you do things in life. You keep on pushing till you get the yes, till you get the extra pickles. Now, I know some of you don't like pickles. Maybe I should use bacon as an example. All right, so between rent, utilities, food, and internet, boy, you could do really well. And it's there. It was put there in the second stimulus package for you to get. What else can you get? You can also get more money on top of that. And what is that? It's coming up right after this in just a second, right after this commercial break. But if you've reached out to your state, your city, and county, you've reached out to 7 utilities companies, you've reached out to Department of Agriculture for SNAP, and for whatever reasons, one of those things isn't working for you, or several things aren't working for you, don't worry. Don't worry, this is the channel where I help you and other viewers help you as well. We're here to help each other. And so viewers have stepped forward since October when I launched Purple to help you get a yes and get the money. I've had 3 volunteers in the last 24 hours tell me incredible success stories. $1,000 here, $2,000 here, rent here, utilities there. They're doing magic across the board. So if you're having problems finding it yourself, even though I always say the viewers who got the big money in this channel always got it themselves. If you're having problems finding it yourself, reach out to the volunteers on the community page. And where is that? I'll show you right now. If you want money right now, not 5 days from now, and not 5 weeks from now, then reach out to the community page. The volunteers can help you find that money for rent and utilities. That's at news.la.com/community. The community page features a series of volunteers who are viewers like you. They can help you find rent, utilities, SNAP, food benefits, mortgage assistance, and help you with eviction moratorium questions as well. Their Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram individuals reach out to them and indicate the city and state you're from, and they'll get back to you shortly. That's a community page. Volunteers working for you, viewers helping one another. Stay with LA for more. Join LALATE Daily for the excitement of the new LALATE live daily. The excitement starts on Mornings LALATE at 9 a.m. Home LALATE returns at 11 a.m. daily. And then afternoons LALATE at 1 p.m. Join us daily as the excitement continues live from Santa Monica on LALATE.
From LALATE headquarters in Santa Monica, this is Afternoons LALATE.
And we're back. Someone during the commercial break dropped a great question. They said, where can I find the free internet? The volunteers can help you find that free internet as well. There's Eliza, and there's Melody, there's Abby, there's Linda Cole, and there's Alma. There's Crystal, there's Lorraine, and there's SHS. And there is Alma as well. How are you? So there's more money you can get in addition to the money I detailed earlier in this video. And let's get to the other money that Purple can get you as well. First, more money for unemployment benefits. Oh my goodness, this is a lot of money. So if you made over $18,000 2019 earnings, this is you. And if you made over $30,000, cha-ching. How does this work? Very simple. Get that 2019 tax return ready because you're going to send it off to your state unemployment office, either electronically in some format. So get it ready. Look at that 2019 tax return. How much you make. If you made over $18,000, this is you. If you've been unemployed for 30 weeks at any time in 2020, this is you. I don't care if you got a job now. I don't care if you got a job last week. It's concerning the weeks in which you were unemployed that you were paid in the past, whenever it was, last month, 2 months ago, last year. You can go back and fix those weeks. What's going on? The concept is very simple, that states, when they start you on unemployment, basically start you at the base level benefits of $90 or $100 a week because they don't know how much you made. They don't know until you tell them. That's what you're doing here. You're taking a copy of that 2019 tax return and sending it to them. And you're basically sending a cover letter with 3 sentences. Hi, here's my return. I want to see if I qualify for extra money per week. Thank you. That's it. I want to see if I qualify for extra unemployment benefits per week. Very simple words. You don't use words like escalate benefits. Those are the words I use on this channel. So you and I chat, but they don't know those words. You just basically say, hey, I want to see if I get more money per week. Very, very simple. Then you call them up in 2 days, 4 days, 6 days. You keep on calling them until they get back to you. This is how much you can make. Or how much you're owed, actually, is the correct word. If you were unemployed, if your 2019 earnings were $18,000 to $25,000 and you've been unemployed 30 weeks, you'll raise your benefits about $50 a week or $1,500. Bam, right in your account right now. If you made $25,000 to $30,000, you'll raise your benefits about $100 a week or $3,000. Bam, right in your account over 30 weeks right now. And finally, the big kahuna, the big enchilada, the big tostada is if you made over $30,000 2019 and you've been unemployed for a good number of weeks, let's say 30 weeks, you'll raise your benefits approximately $300 a week retroactively or $10,000, bam, right in your account right now. Has nothing to do with Nancy, has nothing to do with Chuck, has nothing to do with the president. It's the state, your state unemployment's office. And I've had countless viewers get this money. So between now and hazard pay tonight at 7 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, if you made over $30,000, you do this ASAP. Finally, EIDL and PPP, it is available. I was not able to deliver you my business show midday called Business Lunch, but had I been able to deliver it, I would have shown you business grants that are available now and business grants that come in under third stimulus. Let me show you what's available now. If you're Uber, Grubhub, Airbnb, any of those things like that, you can get an EIDL loan right now. It's at sba.gov. It goes off your Schedule C, which you have to have. If you don't, you need to do an amended return for Uber, Lyft, Grubhub, anything like that. Gross revenue minus cost of goods sold divided by 2 is how much you'll get. So if you made $6,000 Uber, costs $0 to operate, you'll get a $3,000 deposit in your bank account within about 48 hours. Yes, it's that fast and it's that simple. Now we have a new show on early mornings at LALATE or overnight at LALATE on EIDL. It's a throwback show. It's a throwback show with a live chat and explains how to do an EIDL grant. Watch that show if you have questions about EIDL grant. Right after it is a throwback show about FPC. So if you have questions about escalated benefits, that's at 3 and 3:30 on the West Coast or 6 and 6:30 a.m. on the East Coast. And then there's also PPP. There is available PPP under the second stimulus. PPP does not require a credit check, does not require a credit score, does not require collateralization. All you got to do is reach out to the online lenders like Fundera Cabbage. It starts as a loan but turns into a grant, meaning they forgive the loan. They tell you everything you need to know, what documents, what you got to do. Barbara, thank you for coming to Purple Hawk. How are you? Everyone welcome Barbara to the family. Really excited to have you. If you've not subscribed, this is the time to subscribe. So do that PPP because it's just money. It's easy money. The idea, what I always tell viewers, is that get the money, leave it in the bank. Leave it in the bank and look at it in 11 months and say, you know what, I don't need it. It was just a safety blanket. We've reopened America. I'm back to normal. It's January 2022. I don't need the money anymore. Hey, SBA, here's your money. You can give it back for free. No repayment penalty, no interest or principal early repayment penalties. Nothing due, just return the money. Everyone welcome Barbara to the family. And wow, what a day it is. Let me give you the big update. Your $14 third stimulus check bill will be called for a vote in the Senate as early as starting tomorrow, 20 hours of negotiations tomorrow. They will remove the amendment. They will remove the $15 minimum wage by amendment. They will call the bill for a vote. That bill vote will then set the bill ready to go back to the House and then to the president to sign quickly. He wants it signed ASAP. That's the great news. That's the incredible news we wanted. Number one. Huge news number one. Huge news number two. Multiple stimulus checks or reoccurring stimulus checks. A letter sent to the president today by 11 Democratic moderate senators said, we'll give you the vote for the third stimulus package, but when you come back to us in the next few days for the fourth stimulus package, we're going to demand reoccurring stimulus checks. Yeah, hashtag MSC. Start tagging them. And finally, the incredible great news that started yesterday and continued today is that Elizabeth Warren has introduced a standalone bill in the Senate which will tax extremely wealthy people who make over 50, who have a net worth of over $50 million, 2%, and then additional 1% for people who have a net worth over $1 billion. That will generate $2.75 trillion over 10 years, which can fund your $2,400 of SSI and SSDI and other programs. Wow, what a day it has been. If you've not hit that subscribe button, now is the moment. You know, I don't have flying graphics on the screen. I could that says, hey, subscribe. And then, and then the button goes like this and then dances across. I don't do it because I'd rather just tell it to you for now. I'm just trying to get the message across from me to you. Subscribe. Hit that subscribe button right now. Also, like this video. It helps in the algorithm's rankings so that UFOs that stole your stimulus check does not rank first. I do not kid. Hit that like button, that subscribe button. The bigger this channel gets, the more fun it becomes, the more informative it becomes, the more fun I have with you, the more fun you have here as well. The more you learn and the more financially stable you become in 2021. The more financially stable so that you are cashing checks, not tracking checks. There's so much across the board. There is Mary, and there's Scott, and there's Laura, and there's Sean. You're the bomb. I appreciate that, Sean. How are you? And there's Anna, and there's Linda. No UFO. We don't want UFO stimulus stories. We don't. And there's King T. Palm, Kramer. There's Liza. And there's Frederick. There's Elisa. And there's Norman, RSC, and there's Ruby. Welcome, Barbara. The more power we have, absolutely. There's Charles, and there's Christine. I need to reach the volunteers. Do it, Julia. Do it. And there's Lois. I hit that like button. And cash that check, Kramer. And there's Eliza. And there's Mary Osman and Alma and Helen Capone. And Carter Crayons. I love me some purple power, says Mabel. And there's Disco Duck, and there's Sean, and there's Wright, and there's Bernita, and Zena. How are you? What a big day it has been. Oh my goodness. Hello from Decatur, Illinois, Dean. You're the greatest, Janet Wilson. I love you, Janet. And there's Miss Marie Alma. We help each other, Lisa. We do. We do. Hola, LA. Hey, SHEN. Mr. Dale and Jonathan Hamilton and Dennis Weatherall and Keith Morales and Michael Bukowski and Laura Burns and Anila Gardenas and Jastanek and Gunnar and Linda Cole and Marilyn and Mary and Linda and Jerry. It's a big day. Wow. I missed you for noontime today. Of course, we had no noontime. But I'll be back with you with Hazard Pay tonight at 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, 7 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. And then EIDL at 3 a.m. or 6 a.m. on the East Coast, FPUC at 3:30 in the early mornings time slot. And then I'm back with you with Mornings LA tomorrow, a little bit earlier again. So much exciting news. I'm so glad you joined me. Hit that subscribe button, like this video, and enjoy the good news. I hope every day has as much good news as today. Have a great afternoon and stay with LA for more.